Hey guys, here I am again. This is the first time I'm gonna be making a dueling network video showing you what I've been playing in the OCG. This is basically the wind-up deck with the hand combos and stuff like that. So we're just gonna see how I draw and how I do, and after that I'm gonna lay out the deck and explain some basic combos that the OCG format has been doing. So I open Gillosaurus. Right now I basically have a pretty standard combo to rip 3 cards out of my opponent's hand. So we're gonna start by summoning Gillosaurus.
¿Cómo se llama?
Gillosaurus. Now due to Gillosaurus effect you can special summon Werewolf, so we reveal. And we special the wolf. So now our opponent has an Maxita, so we continue our play. We make Send Mighty, basically the guy who starts a whole loop. So we make Send Mighty, and we detach one to activate his effect because we can still get Valor, So we detach one of them. Doesn't really matter which one. We bring Hunter back. We bring Hunter out of the deck. Remember, we haven't normal summon yet. So as you can see, I have a rat in my hand. I can still do some other plays with it. So now we activate Hunter's effect, and we're gonna rip a card. So that's the first card. So basically, I saw 5 cards, and I put it on 4. Now I'm gonna summon Rad, and I'm gonna activate its effect. And I'm gonna bring back my dead Send Mighty from the graveyard, and I'm gonna use a Tribute Father for my next Hunter. This way, in the end result of this, I can end up with a Send Mighty and a Send Mains on board, which is really good because you'll have both of them will have attachments. So unless your opponent has Darkhold, he's just that lucky. But remember, you still have 3 cards in your hands, so you can come back because I easily have a Striker and I have a Striker and and a Wolf in my hand, and I still have Heavy Storm just in case top decks like a Mirror or Torrential Tribute. So that's gonna bring us our Rat. Rat's gonna bring back a Hunter, and I'm surprised my opponent hasn't Rage Quit me yet, because it usually happens a lot. This comes out in defense mode. We say effect. We tribute the dead Send Mighty to take another card. As you can see, I still have 6 cards, and now he's down to 3 cards. So he's playing Reckless Greed. So my assumption is he's playing Dark Worlds, because it's Foolish and Reckless Greed. So now we overlay one more time to bring out our last Send Mighty. That's gonna rip the 3rd card out of his hand. Let's see. We detach Hunter. We bring back the Rat again. Where is my Rat? There it is. Sorry, I'm taking a little long to this. I've never done this recording because I don't know how to film my games like some people do. I mean, I eventually get to it, but this is my first try, so I'm sorry it's a little shaky. I just wanted to let you guys know was one of the decks that's going to be popular in the following meta, along with Insectors. So now he rolled one more card. Remember, he's playing Dark World, so Hunter sends to the graveyard. It does not discard, so the effects will not trigger, which is good for us. So he's down to 2 cards, and now I'll make my Send Mains. And we pass turn, and now we basically have 5 cards, 2 monsters and 3 in hand, and he has 2 cards to draw into 3. So we're +2 right now. If he's not able to kill us Send Mighty, we'll be getting another card to start comboing off again. That's not good. He's playing a Lord of Darkness. Oh boy. He's gonna rip Turgai on me. I feel it. Oh boy. Oh boy. He removes Snow. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, that's good. Alright, let's see what I have. My feeling is that might be a Reckless Greed. So I'm gonna play safe and play heavy. If it's a Reckless Greed, would be tight. Oh, wow. Good call on the Torrential Tribute. Alright, we're gonna activate our Send Mighty to bring another guy out. Let's see what I can bring. I still have one more red, I think. No, wait, I don't think I have a red. I have 2 in the graveyard. No, I don't have a red. We're gonna bring out another hunter to discard a card then. Since that is simple play. I'm gonna bring this back. I don't know if he runs Gores, but I didn't want to special the Wolf yet, because I don't know if he runs Gores, so I'm just gonna play safe and take that card actually. Let's see what I rip this time. Card destruction. Ooh, that was good. That's a good hit. I can levy air and bring back his snow and start swinging hard. So I'm probably gonna do that because I have some mighty as a backup. So I'm gonna summon normal summon my wolf. I'm gonna overlay. I mean, I can make the golem, the acid golem, the 3000 huge guy, this guy. But I usually save him because I make my opponent think that I don't play it. So I try to hold him like as a last resort, because eventually if I'm able to pot of avarice, my opponent won't see it coming. It'll be a huge comeback against a VLS or a big synchro monster that's not. Oh fuck! Sorry, I forgot to attack. I kind of ended my turn without attacking. I stole my attack. Oops. Alright, so that brings him down to 3,000. Alright, I have Send Mighty. Now he can't Turguide me and grab his snow back, so because I have it. He still has no monsters in grave. He's in pretty bad position. Now I have 3 guys on board. It almost doesn't seem like I pushed. I half 5 to his 2, but this is basically what the deck does. It just cripples your opponent, and we have a Rage Quit. Oh, look at this. He's showing me a Reborn and a Smug. GG, sir. There was really nothing good he could grab out of my graveyard. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little layout of the deck. My opponent's going to stay here for a second. Let's see. So extra grave to deck. I basically pay the TG engine because I find it really, really consistent to be, especially the wolf is the one that makes the combo very, very consistent to be able to open out first turn Send Mighty and still have your normal summon. Hopefully, if you top deck, I'm gonna show you guys a nutty hand. Like, that's pretty common for the deck. I wouldn't call it nutty, but like it's just retarded that you open broken like that, because this will basically be the complete and not nut. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. I just reset my deck to show you what a nutty hand will be. Let's see. We open with one of these. This is assuming we went first too. Obviously, Pot of Avarice has to be it. One Magician. And so I need another level 3. And a Rhoda, for example. And then we're just gonna throw cards that are whatever, really. Hand. Alright, let's see, guys. Alright, let's say you go first, and this is your starting hand. Fossil Dig, Pot of Avarice, Agilosaurus, Rhoda, and then the other card, it's called Maxi. And we just call Maxi as a backup card, just in case. So we're gonna start by Rodin. Now here you have 2 options. You can grab Young Forward Synchro, Young Forward, that basically you can drop them if you control no monsters. You can special them, or you can grab Spell Striker, which is removes the spell to special summon him. So in this scenario, I'm just gonna grab Young Forward because he looks cool. Alright, so basically the combo starts like this. I don't even need the fossil deck, but I'll show you guys later. If I have no Gilsaurus, you just assume that the fossil deck is Gilsaurus. So we're gonna special Gilsaurus. Now, basically, our opponent doesn't have a graveyard yet, so they can't do really nothing with it. I'm sorry, I messed up that. I'm supposed to special summon. I'm supposed to special summon the junk forward first, and then we special summon the Gilsaurus. Now we normal summon the Magician, and now we exceed for Sand Mighty. Sand Mighty comes out. We activate the effect, and we chain the Magician's effect, being able to bring out two guys. So basically, you want to bring out a second Magician and a Hunter. Magician has to come in defense because of the other Magician's effect. Now you activate the first Hunter. You detach one to activate the effect. Now that's the first card. Now the second Magician effect will activate, allowing you to bring back another wind up monster from your deck. And what you want to bring out is you want to bring out another Hunter because you want to keep your rats in your deck to be your last resource. So basically, we get another Hunter. I can accidentally add it to my hand. He comes out in defense mode, and now you exceed with him for another Sand Mighty. I only run 2 Hunters because I really don't like drawing them. I just like searching them, because once in the graveyard, it's just all you need. Because once you start top decking rat, you have plays. So you bring him out. Now you bring the rat. Remember, we ripped 1 card so far out of our opponent's hand, so we're already in the lead because we still have 3 cards and 4 guys on board. Basically, a Magician has become a +1 at this point. Now you go in defense mode rat, and you special summon the Hunter from your deck. Fuck, I keep fucking sending it into my hand. I don't mean to do that. I'm just bad multitasking with the phone in my hand and the other thing in my hand. Just to make things quick, the Magicians that are sitting there, because they eventually become the Pot of Avarice guy that we all love right now in the OCG, is the Gasto Emerald, which basically puts 3 guys back and allows you to draw a card. So basically, with this, after you bring your Hunter out, you're gonna tribute it. You're gonna tribute the other Sand Mighty. Now that becomes second card that you rip. And now you bring your third Sand Mighty, bringing out your second rat out of your deck. And assuming this is the nuts, but like you can always find plays if you think about your hand. Like I have found my position in like very bad hands. Like opening with red is not that good unless you're gonna normal summon and you're already special summoning with the combos. If you already have the combos like kinda going. So this Hunter is gonna rip the 3rd card of your opponent's hand. So now your opponent's down to 2 cards. Now you activate Emerald and you put back two Sand Mighties to the deck and 1 rat to the deck. A lot of times I forget to do that. I forget to draw a card just because I'm so pumped that I'm about to do it again to my opponent that I forget to draw my card. So I draw. Hopefully I don't draw a rat, because that's the one thing you don't want to draw. So alright, I didn't draw it. So we continue. So we make basically the 4th Sand Mighty. The 4th Sand Mighty comes on board, bringing I think it's the 3rd rat that comes out at this point. I think, let me see. No, I still have 2 rats in my deck. That means I can still rip I can rip his whole hand. So this goes to defense mode, bringing the Hunter. Hunter's tributes the Magician. I forgot to detach by accident. Sorry guys. You didn't see that. I basically detached one to bring out the rat from the deck. That takes the 4th card out of your opponent's hand. He's down to 1 card now. We exceed for our last Sand Mighty. And this is where the part gets good, because now your opponent has no hand, because you're basically gonna rip his last card, and now he's officially down to top decking. You still have 6 cards under your control, and basically this is where the rage quitting start, because you bring out your rat and they already know what's happened, and they just if they're good sports, they'll discard their hand and just made GG's right here. Because you tribute your last Sand Mighty, and now your opponent has no hand whatsoever, and basically you just make Sand Mains to play safe, and you end your turn, and now your opponent is drawing a top deck card, and you don't even want to be a dick and show him the avarice, but that's basically how windups work. and how that deck is so stupid. So to all the people who want to play this deck competitively, I guess pick the Semites and the Rats as soon as you can. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This is I'll try to see if I can record videos from for my dual network account straight from my computer. That way I don't have to do it like this. So look forward to that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and comment. Thank you.